This is a $200,000 dream home gym. I'm here with my friend Adam at the Beyond Gym Design showroom, and this place is like nothing you have ever seen. And in my opinion, you have the coolest job in the world. So what is Beyond Gym Design?
Yeah, so we're a full service design and build shop. So we help homeowners to design and build basically their dream gyms, do 3D renders, equipment selections, installation design, try to create something special for some of the amazing homes that we work in.
And special is an understatement. Let me just turn the camera around and show you a few different options of what they're able to do. Okay, the first thing I want to point out, these are not horse stall mats.
These are not horse stall mats.
Okay, you guys know how passionate I am about flooring. I will never put horse stall mats in another gym. Can you talk us through what this flooring selection is?
Yes, so this is rolled rubber. It's going to give you the best performance. It's going to give you the best aesthetic. Comes in lots of different colors, different flecking densities. Here we've got a more dense fleck, but when you see it in the context of an entire room, it looks virtually seamless. It hides dirt really well,
right.
And it really just sets the room off, not only aesthetically, but performance-wise. You're not going to find anything better than this.
I would go as far to say this is really the only option if you're really trying to put together a premium home gym. This is what I will personally have if my wife is watching this video. I was like trying to find the seams. You cannot find it, and this just sets the entire space off.
Yeah, for sure.
Now look, not every home gym is going to have this much space, but what I love about the showroom is they put in pieces just to showcase what's possible. So what is this monstrosity behind me?
Yeah, so this is a statement piece. This is actually pretty relevant for a home gym too, although torque is also very commonly found in multifamily and some other commercial spaces. But we wanted to uniquely demonstrate and display some of the most popular modules that you may want to use, whether it be a Smith machine or cables or storage or just an Olympic rack, but doing so in a way that sets it off and shows a really kind of unique demonstration of that. This can be as small or as big as you want. It's fully modular, customizable,
right.
And a really, really cool piece.
It's so functional. What I love about this is you've got the single stack over here, you've got the shelving unit, you've got the Smith, and then the standard rack over there. So cool.
And that's just 4 of more than a dozen different types of modules that you can buy, from cable systems to storage and all of the different things.
The options are endless. And what you guys do is you would come into the space of the client and kind of build it out depending on their wants, needs, and space.
Exactly. And then we'll 3D render that. This is something that's very specifically good for 3D rendering because it is so big and so unique.
Sure.
And we can truly understand it in the context of the entire space.
All right, we're gonna turn around on the wall of racks over here, and I have seen some things I have never seen in my life before, even as an equipment junkie. So right here, you have an all-in-one Unix machine?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
So what's the Unix exactly?
Yeah, so they're an Italian company, handmade Italian equipment, beautiful aesthetic, performance also off the charts. It's got an Olympic rack off the front, a Smith machine on the back, and a full integrated cable system within, and it takes up practically no footprint.
Obviously, there's big commercial pieces we've all used and loved, and this competes with all of them.
Yeah.
And I love this. I love the footprint. But what I really want to show you is actually right next to it, which in my opinion is one of the coolest pieces that they have here, and probably my favorite piece that I've ever seen. This right here, this is the Eleiko Presto?
Yeah, Prestera.
This is my favorite piece of equipment that I maybe have ever seen. It's so small.
Yeah.
And it provides so much functionality. Very popular item.
Very popular item. This is our bestseller. Eleiko brand sort of resonates in this strength industry. It's been around since the 60s. And started actually as a waffle iron making company. I don't know if many people know that. One of their engineers was tired of the bars bending at his local gym, so he asked Eleiko if they could fund a special project to create barbells using their infamous Swedish steel. And needless to say, they don't make waffle irons anymore.
Well, that sucks. I was going to be in the market for an Eleiko waffle maker.
Yeah. But yeah, the form factor here is excellent. Also an integrated cable system, infinitely modular as well. This thing branches off in many different directions. You can add pieces to it, selectorize, lap pull downs, low rows, Smith machines, the whole deal. Integrated platforms if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Just a really sexy, sleek, minimalist setup that a lot of our clients love.
It's hard to, I'd say, beat the aesthetic of this.
Yeah.
It is so good looking, and ultimately, I don't think you're gonna find anything more compact than this. Dare I say, the perfect piece of equipment. All right, behind me is the OG, right?
Yeah.
The original, I would say, squat rack with cable system.
Yeah.
And funny enough, even though it's like the oldest one, I think it's still one of the best ones.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
So this is the Prime Fitness
HLP, selectorized rack. Yep.
And it's so awesome because I have the single stack Prime, as you guys know, and I love it, but having it an all-in-one, such a space saver. And also I love you have the shorty bench in here. And one of the things you were pointing out to me, which I didn't realize, was the pull-up bar.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, indexing pull-up bar with the rotate handles on a ball joint. You get such good range of motion, freedom in that movement.
Right.
And you know, the biggest benefit, aside from just having that dedicated high pulley, having attachments like the lat pull down, the low row seat and things like that, is you got big 350-pound weight stacks in here. So if you're a heavy lifter, this is definitely gonna be one of the best options for you.
So for people like me that are extremely strong in all the lifts and you need the biggest of the big, the Prime is great for that. In all actuality, I don't even use half of the one that I have.
Yeah.
But I love this piece. I have friends that I'm recommending this piece to. If you're looking for an all-in-one, I don't think you can get much better bang for the buck than Prime.
And this is made in the USA. So one of the things that we really wanted to capture in this space is an international exposure. So we've got Italy, we've got Sweden, we've got Norway, Germany, UK, and of course the US. So if someone resonates with USA made products, this is gonna be one that's right up your alley.
Absolutely. All right, as we move towards the back half of the gym, this to me is the most aesthetic piece of equipment I've ever seen. It looks like a Bugatti. I had no idea what it was. As soon as I saw your post on Instagram, I remember hitting you up like, what in the world is this? So talk us through this leg press.
Yeah, so Watson has a full catalog of strength equipment, selectorized pieces, plate-loaded pieces, single-sided, double-sided. It's just an all-around great place to shop, but we can do so much aesthetically with Watson that you really can't get with some other manufacturers. This is real Italian leather, different types of stitching patterns modeled after the interior of luxury cars. We can stitch your logo into the upholstery, custom plates, custom dumbbells, all the things we can customize here, custom frame colors, and all the things. But you know, this is a leg press that I think a lot of people don't realize that they can get a leg press in their home because they're thinking of that 45-degree linear leg press that takes up a big footprint.
Right.
But this pivot leg press that was modeled after the Cybex squat press is very compact, and I mean, the range of motion you can get on it, I prefer the feeling of it personally. It's just an awesome piece.
That was the biggest surprise to me of how compact it was.
Yeah.
And I think like what I learned being here for the last hour is anything is possible. Whether your budget's up here, in the middle, down here, you can do a lot of different things. I mean, so you have a piece like this, and then this is Watson as well.
This is Watson too. This is a seated leg extension, leg curl combo. The range of motion you can get is unlike anything I've ever experienced. We've got the clear coat, which I love juxtaposed against the Italian leather. But you can customize this in any number of ways. You can do green upholstery with black frames. I mean, the world is your oyster when it comes to Watson and what we can customize.
And speaking of Watson, these Watson dumbbells, I'm just gonna pick one up. It feels like I'm in a museum. These things are so nice. I just want you guys to see the custom logo. This is an incredible dumbbell. This is through 40s?
Yeah, this is through 40s, but this can actually go up to 6 tiers. So this is 4 tiers. You can go up to 6 tiers. You can get 12 pairs of dumbbells. Holds up to 80 or 85-pound dumbbells. And yeah, if we've got clients who have custom logos, or maybe they want to incorporate their family name or something like that, this is just a really unique way to make it their own. And the coolest thing about it, it takes up a 2x2 footprint, so it's really great for compact spaces. But if you put it in a corner, you just do this, spin it a little bit like a lazy Susan, you can access any pair that you need at any notice.
When he showed me this, the first thing I thought was, this is so applicable to a lot of people. Because a lot of people like me don't want adjustable dumbbells. They want fixed dumbbells, but they don't have space for the rack. And I've never seen a lazy Susan style dumbbell rack like this. Super functional, super aesthetic. And I think this is a great option for a lot of people.
I do too, and it's hard to show this on video, but it's so smooth. Like, you don't hear anything. It is just still moving. It's like just gliding. You can almost spin it and just like walk away, and then like, you know, have your guest walk through and be like, what in the world is going on over there?
It's the meathead merry-go-round. Now, if you're like me and you want the big dumbbell rack, you want the big boy, I don't think there's any better dumbbell rack on the market than this Prime Fitness.
Yeah, I agree. The Prime Fitness rack is really become the go-to linear dumbbell rack if you're looking to store a 5 to 100 pound set or 20 pairs in general.
Yeah.
These bottom shelves are, they look sucked in there and you're like, how are you going to access it? But they've actually got that pull-out tray.
This is it, guys.
That's so cool.
The heavy dumbbells, you know how much of a pain it is to get them off a dumbbell rack.
Absolutely.
And this is the tried and true. I know a lot of brands have tried to mimic it, but I mean, this thing is such a tank and it's so functional.
Yep.
And it looks great.
Yeah, and you can customize this with different colors as well. And then just kind of walk you through some of the dumbbells. We got a couple here from Intech, urethanes down here, and then their famous Delta series stainless steel dumbbells, all made in the USA. But the real benefit here, if you want to give one a spin, is they've got self-leveling faces so that no matter how you put them in the dumbbell rack, they're always going to face the right direction. And then we've got some Eleiko urethane dumbbells here as well. These come with a fixed handle or a rotating handle. So if you're doing snatches or things like that, you can benefit from that as well.
So a lot of different options.
Yeah.
And I love this spinning. If you guys are old like me, you remember the Latrell Sprewell's spinner shoes. Greg, you know what to do. And one of my favorite things about being friends with Adam is opening my eyes to different items that I didn't even know were on the market. So when I saw these dumbbells, I'm like, what in the world? Did you go chop down a tree and make these yourself, or what is this?
Yeah, so this is a company called Nord. They partnered with a company called Waterower, which I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with. They create these beautiful wood accented pieces out of Germany, whether it's the treadmill, the bike, the dumbbells, a whole catalog of these wood accented pieces. And it comes in multiple wood varieties. So we've got cherry here, but you can get it in oak or walnut or ebony. You talk about sexy. You can't get much more sexy than
I mean,
this.
just look at these guys and the knurl on these dumbbells.
It actually feels really good, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other cool part about pretty much everything in here. Not only does it look great, it's extremely functional, which is what we all care about, right? We all love to lift.
We want to create spaces that are motivating. People are more inclined to use equipment that they maybe have invested a little bit more into.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, and it's always been the case, even when you had your basic Rogue R3s back in the day, home gyms are always going to be a flex.
Yeah.
And this is just a bigger version of that.
100%. And just when I thought I was done, I see something else. So I was looking at these barbells and I noticed something very interesting on the end. So could you walk us through what this is?
Yeah, I mean, these are collarless bars. They've got integrated titanium slide locks that are just so much fun to use, and they're so effective. These are stronger than any collar you can ever imagine. I mean, they actually pinned these bars up on cars and lifted them with cranes and violently shook them, and they don't budge.
Wow.
It's a really remarkable product, and they've got a whole catalog of bars, including the curl bar, the trap bar, the 15 kilogram and the 20 kilogram bars, as well as dumbbell handles. And it's just it's a very cool company. I love this type of innovation in a space that, it's getting harder to innovate these days, but this is really unique.
We didn't even get into the upstairs, but this is the showroom. You can do your consults up there.
Yeah.
And I would just encourage everyone, you're looking at building out a home gym, really think about it. And what I love about the service that you all provide is you help find the right solution for them.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if this is your first home gym and you're just like, I want what's cheapest off marketplace, probably not the right time to consult with you guys.
Yeah.
But if you're in a position like me, where this is gonna be my fourth gym, I'm moving into my forever home, I wanna get it done right. And the one thing I know I keep talking about is, before anything, I'm getting the floors done.
Yeah.
Because that is the one thing I'm not gonna go back and change later. Brandon Campbell is a psychopath. He did it, but that will not be me. I love you, Brandon. But ultimately, if they're looking to get a hold of you guys, how would they go about doing that? Where can they follow you? What's the best way?
Yeah, pretty much Beyond Gym Design on all your favorite social platforms. BeyondGymDesign.com is where you can see us on the web. And although we've got, this in the showroom, we deal for a lot of other companies as well, so we can sort of hit the whole gamut. There's levels to everything.
Yeah.
So depending on budget, we can curate solutions for pretty much anybody. But this is sort of where we're wanting to participate the most, is the higher end sort of luxury products.
Yeah.
And crafting really one-of-a-kind amazing spaces.
Well, I think that there was a definite hole in the market, and I'm glad you guys filled it. Looking forward to work with you guys as we proceed with our build out. But you guys, I'm gonna have all of that linked down below, so please check it out. And Adam, thanks so much for showing us the space.
Thank you, Travis. See you soon, man.